Western Europe and sort of more broadly, the rest of the world have one way of building and North America has another. And this is a theme you find in building codes and standards, which is the United States does not interact with the rest of the world in a deep way. They do not trust things that come out of the rest of the world. Something you notice in codes and standards is there's not a good analysis of costs and benefits. So, when new fire safety regulations come in, they don't consider, are we making it harder to build a new building at all? And I think as a result, we often overshoot and make things not just unaffordable, but the actual thing that we're trying to encourage, we discourage it. There's a lot of urban buildings that we just don't build. We build a lot of sprawl and that's it. There's an infinite number of these things you can do. And in order to pick between them, you need to know what the costs and benefits of each one of them are so that you can pick the most effective things. Because if you don't, you're just reacting to whatever, some person who happened to make their way to the hearing had the idea to do. And you're leaving on the table things that frankly might be better. In a lot of countries, they would actually look at our single family houses and say, wow, this isn't safe. You built the thing out of, light wood frame. This is not allowed elsewhere. But then on the other hand, they look at our multifamily buildings and are like, whoa, this is really overkill. You have things in your 6-story buildings that we don't even have in our skyscrapers. This is really the challenge of anyone who wants to build multifamily housing and wants to, change these codes to make it easier to build denser forms of housing in denser places is, not only the content of the code, but also these institutional incentives that go to write it. So
who are you going to get mad at? Who can you fire about this? No one. And that's part of what's kind of broken about all of this, I think.